What is going on, guys? It has been a while since we spoke about a fragrance. This particular fragrance that I wanted to talk about and highlight is from Barrett Fragrances. This one is a hybrid of Soir as well as Afternoon Swim. It is titled Nuit Time. I am a huge fan of these two fragrances coming together as a hybrid. I think it is beautiful. And so I reached out to Barrett and said, hey, could you possibly do this particular hybrid? And quickly, he was able to establish this fragrance. Now, upon smelling this fragrance, upon the first initial spray, it is powdery. It is a resinous powdery. There's some sweetness. There's a sparkling sort of effect in there as well. One thing I've noticed is there's almost like this powdery booziness that is there. That powder that I keep mentioning comes off and it sort of tapers down and dissipates a little bit. And what I'm left with is like a boozy resinous vibe. There's some sweetness that is located in here. It is some brightness that peeks through and shines through as well. I was looking for the note. There's no note layout for this one just yet. I know that with Afternoon Swim, it's simply just like 3 citrus notes, 3 or 4. With Soir, I want to say I remember there being amber or benzoin, vanilla. I think the note layout for that one was pretty simplistic as well. And which is why I think this works out so well. I love the way that that particular hybrid comes together. With this one, some of the things that I remember from the initial hybrid that I smelled it's a little lost in the beginning. In the beginning, I get a lot of the resinous, powdery, really bright and creamy. I forgot to mention that. There's a lot of creamy aspects to it in the opening. It's not unpleasant. It's just not exactly what I remembered. So far, given this time to dry down and sit on skin and develop a little bit more, I can see how this can be a very attractive fragrance. Although it's not exactly what I remember and what I was hoping for in this particular hybrid, it is a fragrance that I can still appreciate. It has a little bit of sweetness, a booziness, a resinous sort of a quality. It's not really alluring, but it's very, it is a very well done, well blended. It's still beautiful in its own right. It's smooth. It's not offensive. It's not abrasive. It's not obnoxious in any way. And I believe that with the way that this is made, it will have a beautiful scent trail. This one will have a very nice level of sillage. I believe the longevity for this, with the way that it's composed, having that Soir. Soir always lasted a nice amount of time on my skin. Afternoon Swim was always one that struggled to last, but with some of the variations that I've smelled in the past, what I found that to be interesting is any way, as it sits on the skin and gets later and later in the dry down, heavy fragrance. I catch like these bright, really quick whiffs, undeniably bright and vibrant. What I remember from Afternoon Swim, that was turned and just how vibrant and just how special it is, just really quickly. And I just wish I had a little bit more of that. Overall, this is a very solid fragrance. This is a very solid hybrid. Only a few tweaks, in my opinion, would make this just absolutely stellar. One thing I will say, the juice and the presentation, the pattern on the labeling and everything like that was superb. Overall, it's a very solid fragrance. I haven't seen it listed on this website just yet. I'm assuming that it will be listed in the coming weeks or in the coming months. And that is it for this fragrance review. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I will catch you guys soon. Peace.